Hi students, welcome to the next session of capacitors competitive. I think we completed till 14th question, sorry 13th question. We have to start from 14th onwards, and I gave two problems for you to solve homework. So we will do at the end of this video. So see the 14th question. The capacitance of an isolated sphere becomes 3 times when it is enclosed by an earth concentric sphere. The ratio of their grade is thereafter. Actually, this concept we didn't discuss in page number 46. That one is removed. We said those problems were not asking now. But even though they gave this problem in page number 46, the concept is there in our book. So this is one radius R1. Another one is radius R2. So this is going to be earth conductive space. They gave a question very clearly, enclosed by an earth concentric sphere. So another sphere of earth concentric sphere is radius is R2, and this capacitance becomes how many times? 3 times. 3 times when it is enclosed by this one. That is nothing but C dash is equal to 3C. What is C dash? C dash is resultant capacity of these two capacitors. That is nothing but in the page number 40 they gave the formula once you can see. So 4 pi epsilon naught R1 R2 by R1 minus R2 is equal to 3 times of C means. So 4 pi epsilon naught initial capacitance is this one. That is nothing but 4 pi epsilon naught R1. We got this formula. Capacity of spherical capacitor C is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught R. So initial capacity is this one. It is enclosed by an earth sphere. Whenever it is closed by this sphere, this total capacitance is going to become 3 times of initial. Initial capacitance C we are assuming. When it is going to be earth with enclosed with this surface, resultant capacity is C dash. This formula we got in the page number 46. 4 pi epsilon R1 R2 by R1 minus R2. This C capacitance of spherical capacitor R. So they are asking ratio of the radius. R1 is to R2 we have to find. 4 pi epsilon naught, 4 pi epsilon will be cancelled. So R1 R2 by R1 minus R2 equal to 3R1. R1 R1 will be cancelled. So this will be coming for denominator. R1 R1 will be cancelled. Then remaining R1 is to R2 we have to find. This one you can send this side. Then R1 minus R2 by R2 is equal to 1 by 3. Correct? This 3 will be coming here. R1 minus R2 is going here. R2 is coming here. This one can be written as R1 by R2 minus 1. R1 by R2, R2 by R2 will become 1. So 1 by 3. So R1 by R2 we want. Then R1 by R2 is equal to 1 plus 1 by 3. That is nothing but 4 by 3. 4 is to 3. Option 4. See the next question. Question number 15. Again, resultant capacitance between A and B. In this, how to solve means here these two. So these two connected in series, correct only? So whether those two will be like this or like this, both will be in series combination. Okay. So these two they connected in series. 612 in series means what is the resultant form? Once you can check all I gave correctly. 612. Next 4. Another one 24. 9. 12, 9, 5. Otherwise you won't get corrected. Okay. So 12 and 6 in series. Therefore, what is the formula? CS is equal to C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. 6 into 12. 6 into 12 by 6 plus 12. That is nothing but 18. 18 means 3, 4. Now in place of these two, how much you will get? 4. Now this 4 and 4. How these two connected? If you want means you can draw the next circuit diagram. This 4 and 4 will be connected in parallel. Parallel means what is the formula? C1 plus C2. That is nothing but 4 plus 4. 8. So in place of these 3, how much you are getting now? 8. Here 12, here 8, here 24. 12, 8, 24. How these 3 are connected means in series. Okay. Then again what is the formula? 1 by CS is equal to 1 by 12 plus 1 by, in place of these 3 how much you got? 8. 8 only. 4 plus 4 we got 8 plus 1 by 24. What is LCM? 24. 2 plus 3 plus 1. 2 plus 3 plus 1, 6. 6 by 24. How much? 4. 6 fours, 24. This is 1 by CS. Then CS equal to how much? 4. Again in place of these 4. How much you got? 4. Now resultant circuit diagram just I am drawing without getting confusion. This is 9 microfarad. From here 5 microfarad. Another one 9 microfarad. Now in place of all these, how much we got? 4. How these two connected? These two connected in parallel. Parallel means 5 plus 4. How much? 9. Now 9, 9, 9. These three connected in series. 3 equal capacitors connected in series means resultant capacity C by 3. That is nothing but how much you get? CS is equal to 9 by 3. Because those are equal. Here unequal, therefore we found like this. So all are here equal. 9, 9, 9. Therefore 9 by 3. So 9 by 3 means, so resultant capacity is how much? 3 microfarad. Option 3. See the next question, question number 16. 3 capacitors connected in series have equivalent capacitance 4 microfarad. If one of the capacitors is removed, the effective capacitance becomes 8 microfarad. The capacitance of removed capacitor they are asking. Very simple. 3 capacitors they connected in series. Whenever they connected in series, what is the resultant capacity? 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2, 1 by C3 equal to 1 by resultant capacity. How much they give? 4 microfarad. One is removed. Which one they removed? They will give. One of the capacitor removed, then resultant capacity becomes 8 microfarad. We will assume C1 is removed. C1 is removed means remaining we can write 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. That is equal to 1 by 8. They are asking what is the C1 value. In place of 1 by C2 and 1 by C3, how much we can write? 1 by 8. Therefore, from this equation, 1 by C1 plus, in place of this, how much we can write? 1 by 8 is equal to 1 by 4. And 1 by C1 is equal to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 8. What is LCM? 8. So 2 minus 1. Correct only? LCM is 8. 2 minus 1 means 1 by 8. Then C1 value is how much? 8 microfarad. Okay. See the next problem, question number 17. Capacitors 3C and 6C are connected to a battery first individually, then in series. If Q1, Q2, Q3 are the charges stored in them, then what is the relation there? How many capacitors were connected? 3C, 6C. One is 3C, another one is 6C. This is question number 17. Whenever 3C is connected for the battery individual, next they connected 6C. Later they connected 3C and 6C in series. So what is the relation between Q1, Q2, Q3? They ask. What is the formula for charge? Charge stored on the formula means on the capacitor. Q1 is equal to, general formula Q is equal to CV. Then Q1 is equal to C1 V1. Potential, same battery is connected for R. Therefore V. So Q1 is equal to C1 value on first capacitor 3C V. On second capacitor QC is equal to C2 V2. C2 value how much? 6C. 6C into V. 3CV 6CV. Which is more? 6CV is more than QC. Therefore Q2 is greater than Q1. So Q2 is greater than Q1. How many options are there? Only one option. Q2 is greater than Q1. That is nothing but fourth option without finding this. But we have to find this one also. What is the relation with Q3? Here Q3 means charge stored on resultant capacity. What is the resultant capacity formula here? CS. What is the resultant capacity formula? C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. Then Q3 is equal to CS into V. What is CS value? This one. C1 C2. C1 C2 means 3C into 6C. 3C into 6C by 9C into V value is this one. Then how many times? 3 3s are 9. 2 3s are 6. 1c will be cancelled. Then how much you will be getting? 2cv. This 2cv is less than these two. Therefore, now q1 is greater than q2 is greater than q3. q1 is greater than q2 is greater than q3. Compared to q3, these two are more. Compared to these two, q1 is more. Isn't it? Sorry, q2 is more. q2 is greater than q1. q2 is greater than q1. Charge on second capacitor is more. Next one, charge on first capacitor. Last one, charge on resultant capacitor. So that is about question number 17. Option 4. Next is the question number 18. The potential difference between A and B. So this one. This is A. This is B. So this one they ask. Potential difference between A and B they ask. So see this one. We gave some concepts for potential difference, how to find whenever capacitors are connected in series, capacitors are connected in parallel. That concept we are going to apply here. Before going to find AB, first we have to find resultant capacity here. How 3 and 6 connected? 3 and 6 connected exactly in series. Then what is the resultant capacity here? We will get to see once. What is the resultant capacity here? Resultant capacity CS is equal to 3 into means 3C into 6C by 9C. So 3 times that is nothing but 2C. Correct only? Here we are getting how much? 2C. How 2C and 4C connected? 2C and 4C connected in parallel. Therefore 2C plus 4C. How much? 6C. Now I am drawing a circuit diagram. Both will be same or not, you can check once. Here one capacitor. This is nothing but 9C. This is A. This is B. Here how much you are getting? 2 plus 4. That is nothing but 6C. Next one we are getting here 18C. How these three connected? So we can say these three connected in series. But we want potential across 6C. Potential across 6C means I gave one formula for 3 capacitors C1, C2, C3 connected. Potential across C1, potential across C2, potential across C3. That formula is going to apply. Potential across 3C. That is nothing but this is C1, C2, C3 can use. Potential across C2. That is nothing but V2 is equal to what is the formula? Remaining 2 capacitors. That is nothing but C1, C3 by C1, C2 plus C2, C3 plus C3, C1 into V. Did you remember this formula? So I gave this one for your homework. Isn't it? Now see here. What is C1, C3 here? C1 is 9C, 18C. So 9C into 18C is divided by C1, C2. That is nothing but 9C into 6C. 9C into 6C plus C2, C3. 6C into 18C. 6C into 18C plus C1, C3. 18 into 9. 18C into 9C in place of V now. So if you solve this one, you will get the direct answer. So 9C, 18C you can write like that. So 9C into 18C divided by, so 9C, 9 into 6, 54. C. Isn't it? C square plus, so 6 into 18. How much? So 6 8s are 108 6 square. Correct only? 18 into 6. Next 18 into 9. 162 C square. Next, numerator also C square will be there. Here also C square will be there. Therefore, C square you can cancel. So 9 into 18. C square. I am cancelling all C square. Then add all these. How much you will get? 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 4, 14. 1 is remaining. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 5, 12. Correct only? 2. 1. 324 V naught. So 9 into 18 by 324. How much is going to be cancelled here? 3 will be cancelled. 3 will be cancelled here. 3 3s are 9. So 1 3s are 3, 0, so 8. Next, 3 will be cancelled. 3 3s are 9, 18. 3 3s are 9, 18 means 6, 36. 18 by 36. How much? V naught by 2. Correct only? Now which is the option? V naught by 2. Third option is correct. So this is little bit big numbers are coming. So this is one process to find V naught. Another one is we have to find resultant charge. How to find resultant charge means I gave one formula. This is another method, second method. You can solve like this also. Q is equal to C1 C2 C3 by C1 C2 plus C2 C3 plus C3 C1 into how much you get? V, that is nothing but V naught. After finding Q, what is the charge on this one means Q is equal to C2 V2. Q is equal to C2 V2. Like this also you will get, but both will be same only, you will be getting the answers. So compared to this is little bit easy, but you have to remember the formula. Okay. So this is about 18th one. Next one is 19th one. In the circuit shown the potential difference between P and Q they are. Potential difference between P and Q. But in the question they gave A and B, but they are asking P and Q. Means we have to assume this is P, this is Q. They are asking potential difference between P and Q means 3C. Okay, for this 3C what is the potential? So again for this also we have to find resultant of these two. How these two connected first? From P to Q. So these two connected in series. Correct only? Now 6C, 3C connected in series. Already you got so many times. 3C, 6C connected in series means what is the resultant capacity here? 2C. I am drawing the circuit diagram once again. This is 12C. This is 2C. How much we got in place of these two? 2C. Here potential how much they give in the question? 80 volts. So this is 80 volts. We have to find potential across 3C. What is potential across 3C? V3C we have to find. Now again these two connected in parallel. So 2C plus 2C. How much? 4C. 4C, 12C. This is 80 volts. Now these two are in series. Series means first we will find potential across 2C. What is the potential across 2C we will find? Okay. So what is the potential across 2C? That is nothing but potential across 4C here. So potential across, this is C1 assume, this is C2. Potential across C2, that is nothing but V2 is equal to, what is the formula? C1 by C1 plus C2 into V. What is C1 value here? 12C is divided by 12 plus 4, 16C. Into V. V means 80. C will be cancelled. So 16 means how many times? 5 times up. So 16 5s are 80. So 12 into 5. How much? 60 volts. Now what is the potential across 4C? 60 volts. That is nothing but 60 volts. Then potential across 12C how much? Potential across 12C is nothing but 60 plus 20, that is nothing but 80. This is 20, so this is nothing but 40 volts. So potential across 4C is 60 volts means potential across 2C also 60 volts. Correct only? This is 60. Potential across this one. This is 60. Now 6C and 3C connected for how much potential? 60 volts. Now we have to find potential across 3C. So these two, how these two connected? In series. In series means with how much potential those two connected? For 60 volts. If you have done simple circuit diagram, actually should not done like this. If you have done means here one battery is there. For this battery, how 6C and 3C connected? Series. What is the potential here? 60 volts. Because these two are connected in parallel, therefore potential is going to remain same. Now again this one assume C1, this one assume C2. We have to find V2, that is nothing but C1 by C1 plus C2 into V. C1 value how much? 6C. 6C by 9C into V value 60. So that is nothing but how much? So 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 20 into 40 volts. So potential across 3C is 40 volts. Then what is the potential across 6C if you want? Totally 60. For here 40. Then for here 20. So we got almost each and every capacitor potential difference. If they asked only for 3C, but we found for 3C, 6C and 12C and 2C also. Okay. If they ask charge means what you have to find means just you have to find Q is equal to C. What is the charge on 3C? What you have to find? 3C into 40. That is the charge stored on the 3C. What is the charge stored on the 6C? That is nothing but Q is equal to CV. 6C into 40. Understood? So that is about question number 19. See the next question, question number 20. Consider the circuit as shown in the diagram. If charge supplied by the battery is 150 microcoulombs, then the value of total charge how much they gave? Microcoulombs. Total charge means the amount of charge entered here. This charge value they give means you have to find resultant capacity. Then what is the C value they ask? So how to find mean? This is very simple. So the circuit diagram if you have taken here, mainly here, how these two connected? So one end is connected here, one end is connected here. Therefore these two connected in parallel. Therefore left part is out. 6C plus 6. So right one how these three connected. So in this 3 and 6. This is 3 and 6 connected in series. Already we did so many times. 6 and 3 connected in series means how much you are getting resultant? 2. Therefore in place of these two how much you will get? 2. 5, 2, 3. How these three are connected? So this is one point you can take. This 2 you will be getting. 2 point will be connecting here, second point will be connecting here. Fifth, this point is connecting here. So all ends are connecting at one point, all second ends are connecting at one point. Therefore, these 3 will be connected in parallel. 5 plus 2 plus 3. That is nothing but 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 3 10. Here 10 you are getting, here C plus 6 you are getting. C plus 6. Here how much you are getting? 10. So it is connected for how much voltage? 30 volts. How these two connected? So these two connected in series. Okay, what is the resultant formula? CS is equal to C plus 6 into 10 by C plus 6 plus 10. C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. How much you will get? 10C plus 60. 10 into C, 10C, 6 into 10, 60 by 6 square. C plus C plus 10 plus 6, 16. So 10C plus 60 by 6 plus 16. This is CS. But charge formula? Q is equal to CS into V. So this charge they give how much? 150 into 10 power minus 6. So resultant capacity 10C plus 60 by C plus 16 into V value how much they gave? 30 volts. Okay. So this one they gave in microfarads. So resultant capacity also you will get in microfarad. Therefore, here also you will be getting in microfarads resultant capacity into 10 power minus 6. If you want to write into 10 power minus 6, instead of writing eliminate this one. Both sides 10 power minus 6 is going to be cancelled. Then this 30 will come here. 1 0 will be cancelled. 15 by 3. 15 by 3 means how much? 15 by 3 is equal to 10C plus 60 by C plus 16. 5 3s are 15. Here how much you will be getting now? 5. So 5 into C plus 16 is equal to 10C plus 60. So 5C, 5 into C, 5C. So 60 into 5. How much? 80. Correct? 16 into 5. 6 5s are 30. 1 5. Therefore 80 is equal to 10C plus 60. So this one you can bring this side. 80 minus 60. 10C minus 5C. Therefore 5C is equal to 20. And C is equal to 25 by 4. That is nothing but 4 microfarad. Which is the answer? First option is correct. Just we are finding resultant capacity. After that, resultant charge Q is equal to CSV formula. You have to apply. See the question number 21. They gave the charge deposited on 6 microfarad capacitor circuit. Actually, question number 19 we did. 19 we found charge on each and every capacitor. Like that also we can find. But here they asked only charge on the 6 microfarad. So first how these two connected? Resultant capacitor we have to find. How these two connected? These two connected in parallel. So 8 plus 4, 12. Now 6 and 12 connected in 6 and 12. Both are in microfarad. This is 20 volts. How 6 and 12 connected? In series. So series means what will be same charge is same. Therefore, how much charge is flowing through 6? Same charge is going through 12 also. Again, you can find resultant capacitor. What is the resultant capacitor formula? 6 into 12. C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. C1 plus C2 means 12 plus 6, 18. So 18 means 3 6s are 18, 4 times. The resultant capacity how much you got? 4. Therefore, Q is equal to CS into V. 4 into V value how much? 1T. So 80. So micro cool. So 80 is the answer. That is fourth option. So how much charge flowing on 6? 80. 12 also 80. If they ask divided means again you have to find common potential for this. How to find potential for 12 like here? Isn't it? Potential across 12 is equal to 6 by 6 plus 12 into 20. So all these will be coming by practice. Okay, you should do more practice on this. Next question number 22. In the following diagram, the charge on 15 microfarad capacitor is charge on 15 microfarad. Means here what is the charge flowing on this? What is the charge flowing on this means first we have to find what is the potential across this one. Okay, so after finding potential across this one, we should find charge on this one. Q is equal to, let us say, Q on 15 is equal to C 15 and V 15. So C15 we came to know. C15 how much? 15 only. Now we have to find what is the potential across this 15. This 15 means potential across 15 and 9. How these two connected? 9 and 15 both are connected in parallel. Therefore, two capacitors connected in parallel means what will be same? Potential is same. Now we will be finding one by one. How 5 and 3 connected? So these two connected in because we are finding first what is the resultant capacitor. After that, what is the charge entering? Because charge entering on this will be same because these three connected, these three combinations connected in series. Correct only? Once I will draw the diagram, you will get understood. So 5 and 3, how these two connected? Parallel. Means 5 plus how much? 8 microfarad. 5 and 7. 5 and 7, again those two are parallel. 7 plus 5, 12. 7 plus 5, 12 only. 12 microfarad. Next, 15 and 9. 24 microfarad. See here, potential across 15 means potential across 24. Correct only? Both will be same only. That point you have to remember because 15 and 9 will be connected in series. Next. Here 30. Here another capacitor is there. 12 microfarad. So here total 4 capacitors are there. Not only 3. This capacitor also you should count. Otherwise you will get wrong. How these 4 connected? So this capacitor we have taken here, all these 4 connected in series. Series means what is the resultant formula? So 1 by CS is equal to 1 by 8 plus 1 by 12 plus 1 by 24 plus 1 by 12. Correct only? This here they gave microcoulomb, that is microfarad, not coulomb. Okay. So in question they gave microcoulomb they gave. So then fine. What is the LCM here? Can we take 24, 3, 2, 1, 2. So 3 plus 2 5, 6, 6 plus 2 8. So 8 by 24. 8 by 24 means 3. Then CS is equal to 3. So what is the total capacity got? 3. Then what is the charge entering here? Q is equal to CS into V. What is the CS value? 3. V value 30. That is nothing but total charge entering here. Q is equal to 90. Now what is the charge on 8? 90. Charge on 12, 90. Charge on 24, 90. Charge on 12, 90. Now we will come here. Charge on 24, 90. Q 24 equal to 90. Isn't it? Now what is the potential across this one? We have to find. How we will find means these two connected in parallel. Already we got charge. Q on 24 is equal to 90. Then Q on 24 is equal to C24 into V24. Then V on 24 is equal to Q24 value how much? 90 is divided by C24. That is nothing but 24. Correct or not? So this is V across this one. This is nothing but 90 by 24. Now V across 24 and V across 15 and 9 both will be same. Same one. Therefore, charge on 15. I wrote somewhere. Charge on 15 is equal to capacity 15. That is nothing but 15. Potential across 15. Potential across 15. Potential across 9. Potential across 24. Both will be same because if you replace this 24 as 15 and 9. Therefore, V15 means how much we can take? V24. Therefore, charge on 15 is equal to, so 15 into capacity of 15 is 15 into this formula I am writing here. So V15 means V24. That is nothing but 90 by 24. So how much will we get it? Still okay. Still they got cancelled. They gave some denominations. You will see here. So this is 15. This is 24. What will be cancelled? 3 will be cancelled. So 5 3s are 15. 8 3s are 24. 8 3s are 24. 5 3s are 15. Then so 90 here. 90 means 2 will be cancelled. 2 will be cancelled. So 4 2s are 8, 45 2s are 94. 45 into 5. How much will we get? 45 into 5. 5 5s are 25. 225 by 4. 220 by 4 is the correct answer. Is there? Yes. Option 2 is the correct answer. So logically you have to understand one by one. Okay, Q15. Not only Q15, Q9 also we can find. Q9 means how we have to take here? C9 into V9. V9, V15 on V24 all will be same. That is nothing but 9 by 24. Logically, try to find for you as homework potential across this one means charge on 3, charge on 5, charge on 7, charge on 5, charge on 12. All charges you can find, that will become practice for you. Okay. Next is the question number 23. They gave two conducting plates A and B with large surface area capital A are placed as shown in the diagram. The charges 3q and 2q are given to plates A and B. The electric field between the plates at any point. They are asking electric field between those two plates. So this is 3q, this is 2q. That one 3q, 2q, this is A, B. So already we discussed this one when two parallel plates, in case of parallel plate capacitor. Two plates, one is plus q, another one is minus q. So equal and opposite charges separated by some distance d. And what is the electric field here with our formula? Remember, E is equal to sigma by epsilon. Sigma means q by A. That is nothing but q by epsilon. When this formula we are going to apply, this is in between plates. When we are going to apply this formula, if equal and opposite charges separated by distance d, then electric field is this form. But here these two are not equal and opposite charges. Then we have to go for inner surface. This is inner surface. So this is outer surface. Outer surface we don't need to worry because between these two inner surfaces, how much electric field we are going to get. For this, already we discussed one concept, redistribution of charge. Whenever two unequal charges given to the metal plates. Did you remember? Here 3q means how much you will be getting here? If it is 2q. Did you remember the concept? q1 plus q2 by 2. Did you remember or not? If you forgot means we can't do anything. So here q1 plus q2 by 2. Here q1 minus q2 by 2. Did you remember how we got? This is q1. This is the concept. Something page number will be there. This is q1 by 2. This is q1 by 2. For this opposite charge, that is nothing but minus q1 by 2. If this is Q2 means Q2 by 2, Q2 by 2. This increases minus Q2 by 2. Therefore, resultant charge Q1 minus Q2 by 2. So Q1 minus Q2 by 2 means 3Q minus 2Q by 2. That is nothing but 3Q minus 2Q is Q by 2. Here also opposite. Opposite means minus Q by 2. Isn't it? Here you will get minus Q1 minus Q2 by 2. So once we can go for concept that page number already we discussed redistribution of charge. Initially only it will be there. Page number 45. In page number 45 we discussed clearly. Okay. So once you can go through that, then you can understand how we have written this Q by 2 minus Q. Now equal and opposite charges. Therefore, what is the charge value here? Q by 2. Then what is the resultant electric field? So Q by 2 epsilon naught. A means area of this plate, epsilon naught generally permittivity. So therefore, what is the answer? Q by 2 epsilon naught A. Q by 2 epsilon naught A is the electric. Just that is concept. No numerical values they get, just formula. Next is the question number 24. 24 also same model. So a capacitor of capacitance 5 microfarad is charged to a potential of 20 volts with a cell. The cell is now disconnected and an additional charge 100 microcoulomb is given to the positive plate of the capacitor. Isn't it? So positive plate of the capacitor there. The new potential difference across the capacitor will be. So a capacitor of capacitance 5 microfarad. Question number 24. What is the capacitor they give? 5 microfarad. It is charged by giving a potential of how much? 20 volts only. 20 volts, 5 microfarad. Now, one of the plate, they removed this battery and they gave additional charge. How much charge they gave? 100 microcoulomb. 100 microcoulomb for positive plate. Now, for initially, what is the charge on this capacitor we have to find? Now, to find is very simple. They gave C, they gave V. So Q is equal to CV. What is C value? 5 into 10 power minus 6. V value 20. 5 into 20. 100. This 10 power minus 6 can be written as micro. Therefore, 100 microcoulombs. This is the charge on this one. 100 microcoulombs. This is charge minus 100 microcoulombs. Already we discussed. So charge of capacitor means plus Q minus Q. So therefore, how much charge is stored in here? 100. Therefore, one plate 100 plus 100, another plate minus 100. Next, now they have given 100 microcoulombs for which plate? Positive plate. Therefore, 100 plus 100 will become 200. Now same capacitor, capacitor value 5 only. It won't be changed. Capacity is constant. Now this is 200. This is minus 100. Then again, this is unequal charge. Unequal will be distributed equally in the inner plate. How it will be means by using this formula. Q1 minus Q2 by 2. Here Q1 minus Q2 by 2 means this is negative charge. Here positive, therefore we subtract it simply. 3Q minus 2Q we got Q by 2. But here negative charge. Therefore Q1 minus Q2 by 2 means Q1 value 200 here. 200 minus 100 by 2. That is nothing but 300 by 2. That is nothing but how much? 150. Now here charge value 150. Here it will be minus 150. Here minus 150. Here plus 150. Now new charge there. Then again what they are asking? Capacity. What they are asking? Potential difference. Potential difference with this formula we have to apply. Q is equal to CV. Then V is equal to Q by 2. Now what is the new charge? 150 by capacity. Capacity won't be changed. That is nothing but 5. So 30 volts. That is the new potential difference. So 30 volts means third option. Next is the question number 25. I have given diagram already on the board. You can see once your diagram on the book. In parallel plate capacitor, the plates are kept vertical. The upper 1/3 space, that is very, very important. The upper 1/3 space is filled with dielectric K1. Middle 1/3 is filled with K2. Lower 1/3 is filled with K3. That is values they give. A cell is connected between the plates. A is area of each plate. D is separation between the plates. The ratio of charge density in those three plates. Charge density means, what is the charge density formula? Somewhere I wrote sigma is equal to Q by A. Correct or not? Sigma is equal to Q by A, and in terms of E also you can write. They gave E1 sigma 1 sigma 2 sigma 1 is to sigma 2 is to sigma 3 ratio they asked. So what is the electric field in between these two plates? Electric field is going to become always same. Therefore, E1 is equal to E2 is equal to E3. And one third space means total area is A. Then one third means this is filled with A by 3. This is filled with A by 3. This is filled with A by 3. So in that, three capacitors are there. One is this one, another one is second one, third one. Three capacitors, area is occupying A by 3. Separation is D with dielectric. So with dielectric means capacity formula C is equal to K epsilon naught A by D. So just this will be helpful for next problem. But here they ask sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma 3 ratio. Sigma and E relation. What is sigma and E relation? Sigma is equal to E is equal to sigma by epsilon. Sigma by epsilon naught means what we can write? Sigma 1 by epsilon, because this is filled with medium. Epsilon naught will come whenever free space is there. Sigma 2 by epsilon, sigma 3 by epsilon. What is epsilon and epsilon naught and K relation? We came to know K is equal to epsilon by epsilon naught, and epsilon is equal to K epsilon naught. Therefore, you can write here sigma 1 by K1 epsilon naught, sigma 2 by K2 epsilon naught, sigma 3 by K3 epsilon. Otherwise, you can write epsilon 1, epsilon 2, epsilon 3. That is our wish. So epsilon naught will be same, it will be cancelled. They are asking sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma 3. Then this is equal to E1, E2, E3. Therefore, sigma 1 is to sigma 2 is to sigma 3 equal to K1 is to K2 is to K3. K1, K2, K3 values how much they gave? 3 is to 6 is to 9. So therefore, 1 is to 2 is to 3. So that is the final answer. 1 is to 2 is to 3. And question number 26. Similar model in the previous problem, the charge supplied by the battery to the capacitor. Charge supplied by the battery to the capacitor means what is the resultant capacity we have to find. Then Q is equal to C into resultant capacity into V. V value V only. This resultant capacity we have to find. How these three capacitors connected? This is first plate. This is second plate. This is third plate. First plate, second plate, third plate. All the plates. One plate, 1, 2, 3 plates connected for one terminal. 1, 2, 3 second plates are connected for another terminal. Therefore, these three are in parallel. Parallel means what is the formula? C1 plus Cp will get. Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. What is C1? This formula. Therefore, I wrote this one here. C1 is equal to K1 epsilon naught. A value how much? A by 3 by D is 7. Then C2 K2 epsilon naught A by 3 by C3 K3 epsilon naught A by 3 by D. So resultant capacity, that is Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. What is common? I am taking common here only. Epsilon naught A by 3D is common. Then K1 plus K2 plus K3. This is Cp. So substitute the Cp in this equation. So K1, K2, K3 values how much? 3 plus 6 plus 9. Epsilon naught A by 3D. 3 plus 6 plus 9. 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. So 18 epsilon naught A by 3D. That is nothing but 6 epsilon naught A by D. This is Cp value. Substitute the Cp in this equation, you will be getting charge. Q is equal to Cp into V. That is nothing but Cv. Cp value 6 epsilon naught A by D into V. 6 epsilon naught A V by D. That is option 4. Okay. Next is the question number 27. You can solve this one. A capacitor of capacity C is charged to a potential 2V0 and connected to other capacitor of capacitance 3C charged to potential V0. With the plates of opposite polarities together, the loss in energy. Loss in energy formula directly you can substitute of C1 C2 by C1 plus C2 into V1 minus V2 whole square. When this V1 minus V2 same polarity is connected, but here they gave opposite polarities. Opposite polarity means V1 plus V2 whole square. C1 value they gave C. C2 value they gave 3C. V1 they gave 2V naught. Another one they gave V naught. Therefore, directly you can substitute. You will be getting the answer. Next, question number 28. I have drawn on the board 6, 2, 4, 12, 9. See the question number 28. Now battery is removed and capacitors are connected with the plates of same polarities together. The common potential will be. So they said this battery removed. After removing this battery, 33 volts this is. After removing this battery, same capacitors are connected with same polarities. Then what is the common potential there? Common potential will be. So first, how these capacitors are connected? Remove these 6 and 9. How these three connected? C1, C2, C3. Already we discussed this one. C1, C2, C3. Like this means series. But like this means these three connected in parallel. Already we discussed this one. Therefore, direct line here. So 2, 4, 12. These three connected in parallel. Parallel means C1 plus C2 plus C3. 2 plus 4 plus 12. So 12 plus 4, 16. 16 plus 2, 18. In place of these three, how much you are getting? 18. 6, 18, 9. So it is connected to 33 volts. Now they have given these capacitors removed and again all plates connected to same. All plates connected to same means those three are connected in parallel. Parallel means 6, 18, 9. What is the common potential? What is the common potential means when two capacitors connected in parallel we get common potential formula for this case. Did you remember what is common potential? V common is equal to total charge Q1 plus Q2 by C1 plus C2. Now what we have to write in addition to this Q3 by C3. Here Q1 plus Q2 Q3 means total charge. Total charge we have to find by using this equation by C1 plus C2 plus C3. Then you will be getting common potential for this problem also. Now first how these three connected? So these three connected in series to find charge and otherwise directly you have to write C1 C2 C3 by C1 C2 plus C2 C3 plus C3 C1. So whenever you are multiplying it will become big number. Therefore we are solving like this. 1 by CS is equal to what is the formula? 1 by 6 plus 1 by 18 plus 1 by 9. What is LCM? 18. 18 means 3 plus 1 plus 2. 3 plus 1 4. 4 plus 2 6. 6 by 18 means 1 by 3. Clearly, then CS is equal to 3. CS is equal to 3 means what is the charge value? QS is equal to Q is equal to CS into V. CS is 3, V is 33. 3 into 33, that is nothing but 99. What is the 99? Resultant charge. Charge of these three plates, charge of these three plates will be same. That is nothing but 33. Then what is the common potential? 33 by C1 plus C2 plus C3. 6 plus 18 plus 6 plus 18 plus 9. So solve this one, you will be getting. So 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 18, 33. Yeah. Correct only. So common potential is 1 volt. Answer is not coming here. Common potential is. Sorry, this is charge how much you got? 99. We wrote 33. 99. So 99 by 33. How much we are getting here? 3 times, huh? 3 times. That is nothing but 3 volts. Just here charge value we substitute 33. Charge is not 33. That is 99. This is about question number 28. Next is the question number 29. Already it is on the board. 3 capacitors are connected as shown in the diagram. The energy drawn from the source. The energy drawn from the source means how much is the work done there. How much is the work done means potential formula we can know. So V or E is equal to the amount of work done on charge. So first we have to find resultant charge of this one. Resultant charge means first we have to find resultant capacitance. So 3C and 6C. 3C and 6C connected in series. Already we did so many times. 3 and 6 in series means how much you are getting resultant capacity 2C. Therefore here 2C, 4C. 2C, 4C connected in parallel. Therefore resultant capacity how much you are getting 6C. Directly I am writing. So this one will be coming by practice. If you are practicing more problems, with that much fast you can do. Okay, this is 6C. Now what is the charge? Q is equal to C into V. C value 6C, V value E. So this is the charge which is going to bring from here to here by this battery. Now energy done or work done by the battery or source means E is equal to W by 2. Then W is equal to QE. E means this E. Q means this one. 6C E into E. That is nothing but 6C E square. This is the work done by the source or work done by the battery. That is nothing but 6C E square. Of course, answer 2. Option 2. Okay. Next is the question number 30. The heat generated on closing the switch S is. Switch S means this is unclosed, not closed. Not closed means this is uncharged capacitor. Or here this charge is not, this capacitor is not there. This one they have given like this. So initially this is not charged because switch is not closed. Only this one is going to be charged. Heat produced means after closing this S, only this part is going to work. This part means energy stored formula. What is the formula? Of C V square. Of C value is 2C. V is generally nothing but C V square. Almost energy stored and heat energy you will be getting same. Therefore, U is equal to C V square. That is option 2. Next, I gave homework for you. This one. And one ladder problem. So ladder problem whenever time is available I will give. Now see here. So find the resultant capacity between A and B. So we found so many times 3 capacitors in triangle shape. You remember this one. How to find this one means C. Series means, so you will be getting C by 2 C. Correct on C by 2 C, these two are in parallel. Therefore, if you add C plus C by 2, that is nothing but 3C by 2. So if you find this one, you will get resultant capacity 3C by 2. If you find this one, you will get resultant capacity 3C by 2. But they are asking between A and B. So whenever you are solving about circuit diagram, so AB, this one you will get like this. 3C by 2. The second end is not connected for any capacitor. Therefore, this one is going to be removed. Already we discussed this concept. Second end is not connected means the capacitor is not in the circuit. Therefore, if it is not there means remaining you can remove. This capacitor is nothing but 3C by 2. So if you connect how many capacitors above, all those unless until you are connecting either for A or B or somewhere, so you will get resultant capacity is like this one. Okay. So all of you should get answer 3C by 2. Why we remove this one means because the second end will not connect for any point. Therefore we remove. Okay.